Greetings and welcome to Roman of the Empire. I'm your host, Roman. Today we're going to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. So, we saw this movie last night. It was very good. So, I'm going to give you the basic plot. This is going to be no spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about anything you haven't seen in the preview. So, if you haven't seen the preview, if you've even been avoiding that, then you'll want to shut this off. But here we go. So the basic plot is Spider-Man's identity was revealed by Mysterio at the end of Far From Home. And this is causing a lot of problems for everyone who is close to Peter Parker. So he asked Doctor Strange to create a spell to make everyone forget who Peter Parker is. Spider-Man's there. There's no Peter Parker. They're just gone. No Peter Parker. Well, this doesn't go quite as planned. And as you've seen in the trailer, many of the Spider-Man villains from across the multiverse come into this reality. So let's cover some basic stuff first. Director is John Watts, who did all the Sony Spider-Man films. Tom Holland as Peter Parker again did a great job. Zendaya as MJ actually was, I thought, way more likable in this version of in this film. Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, of course, he always does a good job. He's not in the movie a lot, so I don't think that's going to happen. But when he is in it, he's Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Jacob Balaton, excuse me, I was up very late at an event with Gary from Nerdrotic, and I don't have a lot of voice today. But it was a very good time. So, Jacob Balaton as Ned Leeds. He was really funny. He's funny in the other ones as well. He was particularly funny in this one. He was very good comic relief. Melissa Tomei as Aunt May, Jon Favreau as Happy Hogan, of course. And the one villain you really get to see in the preview is Alfred Molina's Dr. Octavius. And man, I don't know what kind of aging stuff this guy is on for a regiment, but he's doing really well. He looks great for a villain you haven't seen on screen in 20 some odd years. Dude looks fantastic. So there's obviously a lot more to this that you need to see, but you need to see it in the theater. This movie is going to make a lot of money for Sony. Sony Marvel, but Sony sees a lion's share of this. And the theater was packed, like old days packed. It was freaking great. So we're talking about the movie now. My impressions of the movie, for what they're worth. I thought the movie was good. I didn't think the movie was great, but there are lots of great moments. The themes of regrets, acceptance, sacrifice are all very well executed here, and you get some unique perspectives on those themes. So, and like a lot of modern action blockbuster films, which I would qualify those, there is often a lot going on the screen, and it can get kind of busy. And like I said, that's modern filmmaking. It's you don't get blasted with that a lot, but there are those moments, and I thought there were some parts of the movie that were just too long, but that's not bad. My criticism of the movie is pretty light. There are some genuinely good action scenes in this. Well, I haven't heard a theater scream with joy at scenes like I have seen in this film in an age. Probably back to hearkening to Endgame, the last real Marvel movie. when Captain America summoned Molina and said, "Avengers assemble." You get moments of sheer joy like that. Um, so this was a drastic improvement on Marvel's Phase 4, which is crap. So Sony has made a far better film than Disney has in this past Endgame phase. So the movie doesn't beat you up with politics or social justice or intersectional feminism. What it does is it lets heroes be heroes, and I think that's a good thing. There, the studios should look at what people are going to see, what the fans whom they've built their empire upon want to see. This is it. People are going to go see this movie, and they need to make more movies in this vein. Because you can churn out as much of the woke messaging crap as you want, but the fans won't be there to see it. They're going to see this. You're gonna like this movie. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you're certainly going to enjoy this movie. And if you're a Marvel fan, you're going to enjoy this movie. If you're a superhero fan, you're going to enjoy this movie. Like I said, it is a very good movie. It's not a great movie. But for its limited flaws, go see it. Go see it in the theater. Experience this. Go and visit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and enjoy a movie. You're not going to have to reflect upon a whole lot as to what did they mean. You're going to know exactly what they mean. It's a comic book on the screen, and it's fun. Movies should be fun. So, and lastly, before I sign off, I want to thank Gary from Nerdrotic for hosting our viewing yesterday and the big meetup afterwards. San Diego is going to miss you, Gary. You are off to the free lands. But for my time, I'm glad to have gotten to meet you in the real world. You are an inspiration for the rest of us. This is Roman of the Empire, signing off. Be kind.